Tube Nation, what the flip is poppin'? I know, I'm posting in the middle of the week. What is going on? I'm just so crazy these days. I just wanted to sit down, do my makeup, talk to you guys, tell you guys how my Halloween went, and I'm gonna do that while I get ready, do my makeup. So if you guys also have to do your makeup, let's do it together. Or just carry on with your tasks. I don't care. But before we get started, we do have a sponsor, so take it away, Sarah. All right, y'all, today's video is sponsored by Bellesa. So my friends over at Bellesa and I are literally sending out free vibrators or free gift cards for vibrators to everyone who signs up for my giveaway. Bellesa is a by women company for all things sexual wellness. And Bellesa's mission is to empower everyone to embrace, to explore, and to celebrate their sexuality. So I'm gonna show you guys a few of the products from Bellesa. So this little guy right here is called the Pebble, and the suction and vibration is controlled independently. And it was built to fit perfectly in your hand. And there's no annoying pattern modes. Also comes in this cute discreet case with a USB charger. Now this one is the new Pebble Pro. It's the next generation, okay? And it has a stronger and even more powerful motor for deeper and more satisfying sensations. And it also has an extended battery life that just keeps the experience going as long as you do. It's also fully customizable. It has 3 precision engineered interchangeable heads. This one is for suction, for targeted intensity. This one is for licking. It's like a teasing tongue-like motion, okay? And this one is for thumping, like a rhythmic tapping. It has a seamless sculpted design that just feels like an extension of your hand. Comes with that sleek storage case. And it also comes with 5 speeds. This right here is the Air Vibe. It has both G-spot and clit stimulation. Also comes with the most discreet casing. It's waterproof, it's rechargeable, and it's silent but deadly. This one is called the Flutter Vibe. Also has G-spot and clit stimulation, and it simulates the experience of a human tongue, mimicking the sensation of oral pleasure, like give me a break. Also comes in discreet casing. It's waterproof, it's rechargeable, and last but not least, this is the Thump, a toy that does it all. It vibrates, it suctions, it thumps. This is designed to be like the ultimate replacement for like all external clit stimulation vibes. This one is definitely my favorite right now because it's just so powerful and it's so tiny, fits great in your hand. It just feels really good, just trust me. Also comes in a discreet case, waterproof, it's rechargeable, and it's made from premium silicone. So make sure you guys click the link in my description. Me and Bellesa are sending out free vibrators or gift cards for vibrators for everyone who signs up for the giveaway. Thank you so much, Bellesa, for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into it. How was your guys' Halloween? How was it? Did you have fun? Were you guys safe and responsible like I told you guys to be in my last video? My last video was so random, just me sitting on my bed taking a quiz. Oh my god, I have to update you guys on my ankle. Totally forgot about that. So my ankle is pretty much back to normal now, thank god. If you guys didn't watch my last video, I sprained it. It was a light sprain, but it was so swollen, and I was really scared about that because of Halloween, duh. I was like, this is totally gonna ruin my Halloween weekend. But it ended up being okay. Like by the time Thursday came around, it was pretty much normal. It was still a little bit swollen, but it was fine, and it didn't hurt that bad. But still, I was like, oh my god, I have to still be careful, obviously. But yeah, now currently, it's pretty much back to normal. But that was so crazy. I'm just such a klutz. Okay, so Halloween for me, it was cute. It was a cute time. So my friend Camille, who lives above me, she invited me and Ryan to this like event on Thursday. And I was really excited about it because it was at like this concert venue. There was gonna be like a bunch of DJs and shit, but on the set list, there was gonna be a surprise appearance by Demi Lovato. Give me a freaking break. Like, I'm there, bitch. Her album just came out and I only listened to it once, but it was cute. I liked it. It was fun. Demi Lovato, let's freaking get it. I'm there. But because that was on a Thursday and actual Halloween was on a Friday, I was like, oh Lord, I'm scared. I'm quite frankly scared, only because my hangovers are so bad. And I know I've talked about this before, but like these days I only drink on special occasions. I don't drink that much anymore because of my damn hangovers. I don't know if it's because of my autoimmune disease. If you guys remember, I got diagnosed with Hashimoto's a few years ago, and I know that and just autoimmune diseases in general can make your hangovers really bad. So I was like, oh fuck, but it's Halloween weekend. You know, this is like the first time in so long where Halloween was like on a weekend. Am I right? Am I right about that? I feel like that never happens. So I went on I went online and I ordered just like a bunch of hangover remedies. I ordered like these patches that you put on your arm or just like anywhere on your skin that you put on before you start drinking and you leave them on for 12 hours. But it had really great reviews on Amazon, so I was like, okay. I also bought these like pre-drinking shots, like not shots. They look like this. They're called Morning Recovery. You're supposed to drink these before you start drinking too. They just have a bunch of vitamins in it. And I also just bought some other stuff, okay? I was just scared. I was nervous because when I know that I'm going somewhere where I'm gonna be drinking, I have to plan it into my week, like plan it into my schedule, because the next day is just a recovery day for me. Like I can't really function a day after drinking. So I have to always put that into account. So if we're going crazy on Thursday, I gotta be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for actual Halloween, you know what I'm saying? I had everything to prepare me. Also, I wish that I was more creative when it came to Halloween. I wish I was that type of bitch that like prepared months in advance about my costume. I wish that I was just that bitch that could come up with some really cool, niche, quirky, smart costume. Like I just don't care. I want to care though. I wish that I was that person that just really took that seriously. I just never have been. And I'm jealous if you if you are that person, because I'm trying to be like that. I just can't think. Like whenever I'm just sitting there just trying to think of what I want to be, I just can't. And so I get lazy every single year and I just end up at the Halloween store 2 days before the party and I just pick something out. And that's exactly what happened this year. So me, Ryan, and Camille, we went to this Halloween store and it wasn't Spirit. Thank God, because I'm just so over Spirit. Every year that I go to Spirit, it's always the same shit. It's the same costumes and I'm always just like, I don't like any of these. So we went to this other place that was Spirit adjacent, which was great because it was like a whole new selection. I was like, oh, but still, I can never find anything that I like. And me and Ryan were thinking about going as Beauty and the Beast or like Belle and the Beast, but the Belle costume was fugly. The Beast costume was so gross. It was like horrifying. It was really cheap material, so we were like, okay, we can't do that. So we were just pacing around this Halloween store just stressed, and there's so many people there, obviously, just screaming kids running around. We almost gave up. And then I saw this outfit and I only liked it because I just thought the outfit was cute, okay? It was literally the only costume where I looked at it and I could imagine myself wearing that and feeling good in it. You know what I mean? Like everything else was just not it. But this one, I just honestly liked the style of the dress. It was cute. But I was scared because I knew Barb, my mom, was gonna have a heart attack because it was like a sexy priest or nun costume. And my mom doesn't play around about being sacrilegious and shit. That just gave me a flashback of like a year ago. Oh my God, sorry, I'm sidetracking. Where me and my sister were home and we were all sitting in the living room and my mom was talking about Jesus or something. She'd be doing that, you know? She was just going on a tangent, right? And me and my sister were just like, okay, Barb. We get it. We kind of like politely wanted to change the subject because my mom, she just loves talking about Jesus, which is great. But I'm just like, okay, can we watch the Caitlin Clark game? Like, I'm pretty sure I was like trying to watch the Caitlin Clark game. And then my mom like looks at me because I think I just said something a little snarky. And then she was like, Sarah, please tell me that you love Jesus. And I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. And my sister's just kind of giggling because my sister was like, ooh, girl. And I'm like, Mom. And she was like, please just tell me that you love Jesus. And I was like, oh my God. And so I looked at my mom and I was like, Mom, yeah, I fuck with Jesus. Like, I fuck with Jesus. Oh my God. That was a mistake. Because Barb is just like a sweet woman. And me saying I fuck with Jesus, like, yeah, I fuck with Jesus. Sure. Jesus was a chill guy. But me saying that made my mom so upset because it sounded like I said I would fuck Jesus. And I was like, no, Mom, I'm not saying I would fuck Jesus. I fuck with Jesus. And she was like, are you saying you want to fuck Jesus? That's sacrilege. And I was like, Barb, I'm sorry, wrong choice of words there. I'm not trying to That's crazy. Why would I ever say, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that was a long, long and hard day in the Basca household. Just trying to backtrack. Just trying to calm my mom down. Like, no, mom, I fuck with Jesus. And I was trying to explain to her that that means like, I mess with and she's like, you want to mess with Jesus? I'm like, no, I don't want to like mess with Jesus. I'm not trying to like mess with him. I mean, like, I can get down, I can hang with Jesus is what I'm trying to. Yeah, it was just the wrong choice of words. But I learned my lesson. Don't say that you fuck with Jesus to your God-fearing mother. That will not go well. Like, my mom was upset all day. It was, I love you, Barb. Anyway, as I was saying, my mom loves Jesus. If you guys couldn't tell. And so I was scared to get this costume because I didn't want to hurt her feelings or like hurt her soul. Because I wasn't doing this to like be like, you know, because my mom watches all my stuff and I just didn't want to hurt her feelings. But also I just loved the dress. Like, the dress was so slay. And it was the only thing in that Halloween store that I could see myself in, you know, and like be comfortable and confident in. And it was cute. And also it wasn't like I was like making fun of anything. It was just like, yeah, I'm a priest. Isn't this a good thing? Like, I'm spreading the message. I'm a priest. I want to bless you. I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm an adult. If Barb cries about this, this is not on me. But then Ryan was like, oh my God, I want to be a priest too. We can be matching. So I was like, yes. So then Ryan got like the male version of my costume. So we were matching priests and it was honestly so cute. I can't wait. I'll show you guys in a second. And then I was like, okay, I have my first costume, but I need a second costume because I was going to wear that one to the Demi Lovato thing on Thursday. And then I need one for actual Halloween. Just finding that first costume was a chore. I was like, oh my God, I have to find another one. And I'm just browsing through the aisles. I'm like searching high and low. I'm like, oh my God, I'm feeling really discouraged. And then I see this costume and it looks like Velma, like a slutty Velma. It wasn't called Velma. It was called, what was it called? It was so funny. It was like School Book Babe. It was basically just like a slutty Velma. It wasn't like too slutty. It was just cute. Schoolgirl outfit, but it looked like Velma's outfit, you know? So I was like, yeah. She also had the glasses on and I have glasses exactly like that are prescription. So I was like, oh my God, yes. And I can just wear my glasses out. This is perfect, actually. So I just got that and I was satisfied. And then I get home, right? And I'm thinking about my costumes. I'm like, I want to spice up this priest costume and just take it to the next level. So I go on Amazon and I forgot what I typed in. I think I typed in like nun costume accessories or something. And you guys are gonna gag. You guys, I squealed like a pig when I saw this. I was like, oh, I have to get this. It is a Holy Bible purse. Oh my God, yeah. You guys, it's a purse. Are you kidding me? This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I was so happy. I was like, add to cart. Yeah. And it's pretty good quality too. But yeah, I almost creamed my jeans when I saw this. I hit the gold mine with this. So Thursday comes around. We said in the group chat we wanted to leave the house around like 10. So I'm sitting in my makeup chair, right? And I'm looking at my face and I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a sexy priest. I want my makeup to be dark. I want it to be bold. I want it to be fierce. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to attempt to do a bold smoky eye. Have I ever done a smoky eye ever? I think the only like smoky eye adjacent look that I've ever done was when I was going through my breakup in like 2020 and I made that emo song and I filmed that emo music video. It was me singing. It was called Rip Your Heart Out, where I was like rolling around in my apartment, pretending like my heart was bleeding out of my chest.
So won't you rip my heart out and throw it in the dirt? Throw it in the dirt. Just do it, bitch. Just do it, bitch. Just do it, bitch.
Yeah, I was really going through it, guys. That was a really hard time for me. Honestly, that was an iconic song. I made that song in like 3 hours. I really needed to like exert my pain and throw it onto some emo song. Yeah, anyway, good times. But that was like the last time I've ever done like a dark, smoky-eyed adjacent makeup look like that. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't even know if I had black eyeshadow. And then I dug in the depths of my makeup drawer and I found this James Charles palette that I've had for fucking years. I've had this since like 2019, 2008. I don't even know. This is such a great palette too. Wait, this is such a great palette. But I dug this out because there's a black eyeshadow and it's really bold and it's really pigmented. And I was like, yes, okay, I'm gonna make this work. I think I started my makeup at like 7:30 or 8. And you guys, oh my god, me attempting to do a bold smoky eye was the most frustrating thing I've ever done. I almost flipped my makeup table over multiple times. I've talked about this before. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. And this doesn't happen every time I do my makeup. It only happens sometimes. But of course it wanted to happen this night. My eyes will sometimes profusely start watering while I'm doing my eye makeup. If it's not watering while I'm doing my eye makeup, it'll start watering just throughout the day. I use eye lube, I like moisturize my eyes. I don't know if I'm like allergic to any of the products or anything, maybe that's it. So I had my face all done. I had my foundation, I had my contour, I had everything done. But when I was attempting to do the smoky eye and I was like building the black eyeshadow, my eyes just kept watering and it just kept like streaking because since it's a smoky eye, I wanted to do black on my underline too. Every single time I would try to do that, my eyes would just keep watering and then it would just fuck up my underline. And I kept having to just get a makeup wipe just this part of my face over and over and over again. And my eyes would not fucking stop. And I almost started crying for realsies. Like, these tears weren't artificial. Like, I almost just wanted to text everyone and just be like, hey, I'm not going. My face isn't cooperating. Like, my eyes aren't, it's not working with me. Is this a spell that Barb casted on me? For dressing up like a priest? I don't know. And I looked at the clock, you guys, and it was like 9:45 and we were planning on leaving at 10. And I didn't even have my hair done yet. I didn't have my costume on yet. I was just a frantic mess. Just trying to get this black eyeshadow to stay and cooperate. I was like trying every method in the book, just having a complete breakdown. And I was so anxious because I didn't want to like hold Camille and Ryan up if they wanted to leave. And so I texted Camille and Ryan and I was like, hey, you guys, if you guys want to still leave at 10, you guys just go and I will meet you there. Like, I'm having a mental breakdown with my makeup. Like, I keep crying. Like, I cannot stop crying. But I'm not emotional. It's just something's not clicking. Also, hey, maybe you should practice trying to do a smoky eye before attempting to do it for the first time, because I was just winging it and I thought it was gonna be so easy, but it just wasn't. And then Camille and Ryan were like, oh my god, no, we can wait. And I was like, no, realistically, like another 30 to 45 minutes to be like completely done. So you guys just go. And then they're like, okay, oh my god, we'll just meet you there then. And I was like, totally. But that made me feel better because I was like, I just don't want to like keep them here waiting for me. At one point, I just had to accept the fact that Jesus was literally not on my side that night. It wasn't gonna look how I imagined it to look in my head, and I just had to accept that. So I just did the best that I could. I'm gonna change my shirt really quick. That was Jesus. Ugh, JB. So yeah, whatever. And I was like, I'll just wear my glasses. And that was honestly the vibe because the glasses really elevated the look. It just brought it to a whole nother level. Everything happens for a reason. But by the time I was done getting ready, it was like almost 11, right? And I checked their location and they were still here. So I texted them. I was like, wait, you guys, I'm like almost ready. They were like, oh my god, we just called the Uber. Like, it's almost here. Can you be ready in a few minutes? And I'm like, yes, I'm just putting my shoes on. It honestly worked out perfect because Camille needed extra time for her costume too. So we were all just running late and we were all just in shambles, okay? I looked down at my ankle and the swelling was like gone. My ankle didn't hurt. So I was like, fuck it. I'm so crazy. So yes, I did put my high heels on and everything was fine. I was walking normally and it just looked so good with my dress. And then as I'm like doing my last final touches, like perfume, deodorant, you know, I felt a little pinch. I felt a little pinch in my tummy. And I was like, ooh, what the fuck was that? Is there a little crab in my belly? Like, what was that for? And then it dawned on me. I was like, oh shit, am I about to start my period? So I go to my period tracking app. It says that I'm expected to start my period tomorrow. Or actually that day, but I didn't, but I was supposed to. So I was like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be starting my period today? What the fuck? Am I really gonna start my period in this priest costume? I have these period underwear. It's like organic cotton period underwear, disposable. They're pretty much just like diapers, but they advertise themselves as period underwear and they're so comfortable. I usually just wear them at nighttime, but let me just put one of these on under my dress. So yes, I literally put a diaper under my costume, you know, just in case. I just didn't want to like worry. And thank God that I got that little cramp in my belly. Like, bodies are so crazy. I love that bodies can just communicate to us like that. Like, I was about to leave my house and my body was like, hang on, go get your diaper. And I was like, totally. So it was so crazy. Like, I felt so like hot and sexy in my costume, but just knowing that I had a diaper on underneath it, very interesting juxtaposition there. That really humbled me. So then I slap my Bible bag on and I run out to the Uber, right? Camille and Ryan are already in the Uber, so I can't really see them. It's dark, but I kind of like take a glance over at Camille and I'm like, oh my God, Camille looked so great. She dressed as Maxine. She slayed. She looked so good. And like, I saw Ryan, but it was kind of dark, so I didn't see Ryan fully, but I was just like, oh my God, Ryan. He had his priest outfit on. Like, we were excited, okay? I looked over at Ryan to say something and like a street light hit him, so his face illuminated. And Ryan has an upside down cross on his forehead in like this red substance. It looks like blood. And I was like, oh my God. I did not know that he had that on his forehead, LOL. And we were laughing. And then Ryan was like, oh my God, I didn't even think about Barb. Like, I hope Barb doesn't get upset if she sees this. Like, I'm obviously joking because my mom and Ryan are really close. And so Ryan was just kind of scared about Barb. And I was like, just hide Barb from your story for tonight. And I know Barb is watching this right now, so that doesn't really mean anything. But Mom, I'm letting you know it was a joke, okay? Ryan, you know he's extra. It was all a joke. I'm just making that clear, Barb. He just was like, oh my God, I have to hide Barb. I feel so bad. But it was fine. It was funny. So we get to the venue and it is poppin', okay? It is poppin'. And Ryan and Camille had these special wristbands so that they could go into like the VIP area. And you had to buy a ticket in order to get in. But the VIP wristbands that they had, those were sold out, I guess. So I just bought like a regular ticket. And then my friend pulled some strings. They were able to get me a VIP wristband. I was like, okay, whatever. I was just following them around like a little lost puppy. I was like, where are we going? So I put on my little wristband and this VIP area was on the stage. It was like a music venue, right? So there's like obviously the floor on the bottom and then the stage, but the stage was pretty huge. And on the stage, there's a DJ booth, but behind the DJ booth on the stage were like these couches, like these sections, like these VIP sections with like bottle service and shit. It was an interesting setup. Just like tables and couches on the stage. I've never seen anything like it before. We go up on the stage and it's cute. Like, we're having fun. The music is playing and we were like, we need to get a drink because we were way too sober for this shit. So we go to like the VIP bar or whatever and the bartender was so cute. He was so cute. And Ryan had a little crush on him. Ryan was just so nervous ordering his drink. He was like stumbling over his words, but he kept trying to make small talk with the bartender. He was like asking the bartender where he was from. And I felt like a proud mom. I was like, I love this. Like, they were vibing. It was really cute. So many people came up to me and asked if I was Wednesday, which kind of annoyed me because yes, it did look like a Wednesday dress, but like I had the crosses on my chest. Like, how is it not clear? Like, do you not see my Bible bag? But it's okay. I just had to correct them. A lot of people asked me to bless them. So I had this little routine where I would like stand in front of them and they would like kneel. And then I would like cross my heart, and then like pretend I was like taking some water and like splat. I didn't actually get them wet. I just pretended, you know? And the whole night, me and Ryan were just trying to get one good photo of us or just one good video of us, but it just was not working. Like, everything that we tried was not working. Like, multiple camera settings, but all of them turned out weird. It just looked really awkward. We asked multiple people to try to take pictures of us throughout the night. None of them were good. You know what? I just looked at my camera roll again and I found 3 kind of good ones. Like the lighting is kind of weird, but these are okay. But it just wasn't up to our standards. We did take some kind of cool ones because we saw this it was like this mirror with like these cool light bulbs, but you can't even really see us. You can't really even see the full fit. But we were like, okay, we're onto something here. Like we're getting somewhere. Since the pictures weren't working, we were like, okay, let's just try to take a silly video of us, okay? We're on the stage, the DJs are playing. Also, since we were on the stage, there was flashing lights, so it like illuminated on people really cool. So we wanted to take like a cool like Charlie XCX like brat video moment where we're like on the stage with like the flashing lights. So we asked one of our friends to take a video of us because the lights were hitting really cool. We gave them the phone. Me and Ryan, we were just like, let's just pretend like we're a couple. I don't know. Let's just like pretend like we're in love because we're married. We're like married priests. I'm not even joking. Right as our friend presses record, the lights just stopped and it's just like dark. And we were like, are you fucking kidding? Like, and we just kind of like waited there for a few seconds, just waiting to see if the lights would come back on, and they just didn't. So me and Ryan were just like awkwardly like standing there in the dark, just like bopping around. And then my friend was confused because he didn't understand what me and Ryan were trying to do because the video was just so awkward, but we were just waiting for the lights to hit us. And so since we were waiting, we were just kind of like awkwardly bopping around, but it was just a disaster. So then finally after 30 seconds, we were like, okay, you can stop recording. Like, it's not gonna happen. So we were just so discouraged. We were like, why can't we get one fucking good video or picture of us? Like, this is so annoying. And then the rumor on the street was like, okay, Demi Lovato is about to come on stage. She's gonna come on in like 5-10 minutes. So we were like, OMG. We were like, okay, we need to get another drink. And we go back up to the cute bartender. Brian's a little nervous again. And honestly, I was kind of nervous too. Like, this bartender was so precious and just so cute. He made me nervous. I'm pretty positive that he was gay, but like he still made me nervous because he was just so cute and sweet and silly and charming. I don't know. I ordered my drink, right? And I don't know what it was also like really loud and chaotic. There was like a lot of people. It was kind of hard to hear, but also like I said, I was like nervous talking to this bartender. He was just so cute. I order my drink and then he makes me the drink, and I'm opening up my little Bible bag to pull out my wallet, and I look up at him because I think that he says something to me, and he did, but I couldn't really hear. But I look up and I was like, what? And the cutie bartender just looks at me and just like gives me a thumbs up. And I was like, oh wait, what? And he was like, and in my head, I was like, wait, is he telling me that like I'm good to go? Like I don't have to pay? And I was like, wait, so yeah, I'm good? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. I started to put my wallet back into my purse, and then I was like, are you sure? And then he was like, wait, what? And I was like, are you, like, thank you. And he was like, no, like, are you good? Like, are you ordering anything else? And I was like, oh, he's going, are you good? I was like, oh, so you're not gonna give me my drink for free. Totally. And why would I expect that? You know, he was like definitely a gay man, but I just got so nervous. I guess in my head, I was like, wait, is he giving me this drink for free? What a sweetheart. No. So I was like, totally. I was like kind of embarrassed. I was like, oh, sorry. And then I pulled my wallet out again, and me and him just kind of giggled. And then Ryan was behind me, and Ryan didn't see any of that happen. He was like talking to someone. I pay for my drink, and then Ryan goes after me, and he does the literal same thing. Ryan orders his drink. The guy makes him his drink, slides over his drink. Ryan takes the drink. And Ryan gets so nervous, his mind just goes blank. And the bartender is like staring at Ryan, like smiling at Ryan. And Ryan was like kind of confused, like why he was just like staring at Ryan. And Ryan was like, thank you. And then the bartender was like, yeah. Just kind of like awkward. And Ryan was about to like take his drink and walk away. I look at Ryan and I look at the bartender, and the bartender was all confused. And I was like, Ryan, did you pay? And he was like, oh my God, no. And then the bartender starts laughing, and then the bartender was like, no. And then it was just like an awkward moment again. Like me and Ryan both had an awkward moment with this cute bartender because he made us so nervous. All logic just went out the window. Something else took, like he literally had us in a chokehold. We like could not think around this bartender. We were like, oh my God, we are so embarrassing. Like we have to go. How did me and Ryan both have a miscommunication with this bartender back to back, and we're both priests. Anyway, we were like walking back to the stage, and me and Ryan were so embarrassed, like both of our cheeks were red. We were like, oh my god. Ryan was like, how the fuck did I forget to pay? And I was like, it's okay, like you just got nervous. So then we go back to the stage, Demi Lovato comes on, but we can't see her because there's so many people on the stage. Oh my god, I'm putting my hair up. My hair's pissing me off. Plus everyone has their phones out. Like everyone on the stage like had their phones and arms up, so we couldn't even like see Demi. Like being on the stage was cool, I guess, but like you had a better view if you were on the floor. Like we couldn't see her. We were like, oh my god, let's just go to the GA, like the regular floor, so we can actually see her. So then we go to the floor, we like try to go to the front. Ryan has his phone out to record Demi, but he's not recording Demi. There was like 3 people at the DJ booth. It was Demi, this other girl, and this guy. And Ryan was fully recording the other girl the entire time. And I didn't notice until I like looked over at his phone like 2 minutes in. And he was zoomed in on this random girl at the DJ booth. And I was like, Ryan, that's not Demi. And he was like, what? Where's Demi? And I like moved his hand over and he was like, oh, what the fuck? Confused because Demi was wearing a bright red wig and it didn't really look like Demi, and the other girl had dark hair. So he was just recording the wrong person the whole time. And then right as he's starting to record the actual Demi, I guess Ryan accidentally stepped on this man behind us's foot, and this man behind us got so fucking pissed where he just started being so passive aggressive and just started like angrily talking to his boyfriend, who was also behind us, being like, oh my god, he keeps stepping on my fucking foot, like he needs to watch where he's going. Like not directly talking to Ryan or like addressing Ryan, like, hey, can you like please watch your feet, like you're kind of just stepping on my foot. Like he's just angrily crashing out at his boyfriend about Ryan. It was so annoying. And I like looked over at him, and me and the guy made eye contact, and then he kind of like looked away, and I was like, and so I kind of looked at Ryan. I was like, hey, just like be careful. And he was like, oh, totally. And then I guess Ryan just stepped. We're in a crowd, okay? We're like sardines. We're packed in there. Like people are gonna step on someone's foot, and if that happens, you can just say something calmly to them, like, hey, can you just like watch where you're stepping? But no. So Ryan, I guess, allegedly steps on his foot again, and the dude turns to me and goes, can you tell your fucking friend to watch where he's going? And I was like, what? And I kind of like started to like puff my chest out, like, don't fucking talk to me like that. And if you have a problem, you can say something nice to my friend Ryan, who's just trying to get a clip of Demi Lovato. Like, relax. Like, I understand that that's annoying, but the way he was going about it was just so rude. It just pissed me off. It was just so unnecessary. And then obviously Ryan heard that and he was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then the guy was just like, whatever. And just like kept like dancing to the music. And so me and Ryan are just trying to watch Demi. Ryan is watching himself, like he's not stepping on this guy's foot anymore, but this dude behind us is still talking shit. And Ryan wasn't even doing anything. He was just talking about like, oh my god, like people just need to fucking watch where they're going, and blah, 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 blah. It just won't stop. Even after Ryan apologized, it was so... I just like looked back at the guy again and I almost said something, and then Ryan was like, let's just go. Let's just stand somewhere else. Like this, it's not worth it, Sarah. It's not worth it. And I'm like, you're really gonna test me while I'm in a priest costume, sir? Don't test me. You need to be blessed. So Ryan like grabbed my arm and he like guided me out of that. But I like turned to the guy and I was like, I don't think he saw it. I hope he did though. I couldn't tell if he saw me do that to him or not. Because he needs to be cleansed. He needs to be cleansed. What are you doing with that attitude? We're at a concert, dude. You can address that in a nice way. God, people are so annoying. So yeah, Ryan didn't even get a good video of Demi Lovato. And then by the time we like went to a different part of the crowd, Demi Lovato left. She was only on stage for like 10 minutes. I I'm not kidding. She was on stage for maybe 15 minutes. It was the shortest set ever, but it was still really iconic. Like, she played a few songs from her new album, and then she also played This Is Me from Camp Rock. It almost made me cry, actually. It was so nostalgic. Like, everybody in the club was all singing, "This is real, this is me." It was so beautiful, actually. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyeliner off camera because I can't do it and talk at the same time. Okay, hey, I'm back. What was I talking about? So yeah, then after Demi left, we go back on the stage and we're just kind of like, you know, dancing. And me and Ryan were like, oh my God, we need one good video of us. Like, this is so annoying. We are just not satisfied. And then we see this person wearing a Captain Hook outfit, and they are standing on one of the couches in the little VIP section. They've got their knee up, they've got a hook for a hand, and they're fist pumping in the air. And they are just having a ball. And I was like, this is who we need to ask for a good video of us. Like, I just know that they will deliver. I could just tell by their energy, like, they would really just get something good. So I go up to them and I'm like, hey. And they were like, oh my God, hey. And I was like, sorry to bother you. And then they were like, no, you're not bothering me. And they're still like fist pumping with the hook. And I was like, can you take a cool video of me and my friend? Like, we've been trying all night, but it's just not working. And they were like, it would be an honor. They were like, what type of vibe are we going for? What type of angles are you looking for? Like, do you want me to like move around? And we were like, wow, yep, yes. This is the energy that we need right now. I love that energy because I'm that person too. Like, when someone asks me if I can take a video or a photo, like, I want to make sure that I capture their vision perfectly. And I just really appreciated that energy being reciprocated because that is just what we were looking for all night, and we could not find that. And they were just so delightful. And they took this amazing video of us. The lights were hitting us good. The song that was playing in the background was just fantastic. But look at this video. Like, this is exactly what we were just fiending for all night.
Here for the gossip. Blah, blah.
Like, yes, that's exactly. Thank you. So they really came through for us. Thank you so much, Captain Hook. They were just such a real one. And then after that, we were just kind of chilling, right? We were just kind of vibing, talking to people. And then as I'm mid-convo with someone, I just feel a little pinch. I'm like, oh my God, the little crab is back. The little crab in my tummy. I was like, oh no, oh no. And this time the crab was not leaving. It was pinching me all over the place, and it was so violently uncomfortable, but I was really trying to just like suck it up because I was having fun and I didn't want my night to end. And I forgot to bring Tylenol. I wasn't really even thinking about that. So I was just like trying to push through it, but it just got so bad, y'all. It got so fucking bad. And I felt like I was just kind of killing the vibes. I just wasn't being my 100% self, you know what I mean? Like, my energy was just off and I was just hurting. And also my dress was a little tight, and it was super tight on my abdomen too, so that wasn't helping either. So I was like, oh my God, I think I just have to go, which sucked. It's Halloween weekend. Like, I'm trying to party. I don't have this hangover patch on my arm for nothing. Like, I'm prepared to party. But you know what? I just listened to my body. I'm trying to love myself. I just had to be dismissed. So I went up to Ryan and Camille and I was like, hey girlies, you guys stay here, you guys have fun. I'll meet you back at the house. I'm cramping. Mr. Krabs is having a fiesta in my belly. I can't shake it. And so yeah, basically I just left. I just left early. I went home. And then when I got home, I went to the bathroom. Oh, Mr. Krabs had a fiesta. Yeah, I started my period at the club. Thank God I put on that diaper before I left. It was so last minute too. Thank God I love my body. But yeah, I started my period at the club. So I just had an early night, but also it was only Thursday. It wasn't actually Halloween yet. I wasn't tripping. And then the next morning, I felt amazing. And I want to say it was the hangover patch and the little shot thing that I took before I went out. But honestly, I only had 2 drinks at the club. So I was fine. But I do want to say that it was probably the other things too, but I only had 2 drinks. But I felt amazing. And I was like, let's fucking go. What a blessing. So then on actual Halloween, I'm being sexy Velma, you know? I don't know why I didn't realize that Velma and like the Scooby-Doo characters, that's like a very common costume. That's like a very popular costume, but I don't know why I never really thought about that, which is fine. I'm not saying that I have to be like so different from everyone else. I'm not saying that at all. Like, wear fucking bunny ears for all I care. I don't give a damn. But like, I'm just saying for me, I didn't realize how popular Velma was. I just never really noticed that until I wore my Velma costume. I don't even know if I have one picture of me in this freaking costume. I know there's videos of me somewhere that my friends have. I'll try to get them to send me some. I don't think I took one fucking video of me. But for actual Halloween, I went with my big group of 20 friends. I talked about them in the Halloween Horror Nights video that I made a few weeks ago. I went with that group and we just went to an EDM show and it was so good. It was so fun. It was like hardstyle EDM, which is my fucking favorite. Y'all know all I want to do is headbang. All I want to do is headbang and just break my neck to shit. Oh, like that's all I want to do. And we had so much fun. It was a big group of us. Everybody looked so cute. Walking to the venue, we're like in downtown LA, and I'm not joking, every 7th person that I saw was Velma. Not even like Shaggy or like anyone else. Velma. Specifically Velma. I don't know if it's just because it's like an easy costume to do, probably, but literally every 7th person was Velma. And I was like, oh, I thought I was being so unique, but no. But that's okay. I loved my outfit. It was really, really cute. Yeah, Halloween was honestly just really chill. We just went to that EDM show, just danced our pants off, and then we went back to one of our friends' houses and just hung out till like 4 a.m. We didn't go anywhere else after. And I wasn't even really that hungover the next day either. It was so smooth sailing. Nothing tragic happened. I didn't lose anything. No one tried to fight me. No one tried to harm me. And then on Saturday, basically, we just like hung out at the house and watched the Dodger game. And the Dodgers won. So it was just like a great weekend. And we didn't even go out on Saturday night. We were just kind of like, all right, we had our fun. And also I just didn't have another costume. Like, yes, I could rewear my other costumes, but we were just kind of over it. We had our fun. But yeah, that's basically it for today's video. I just wanted to sit, talk to you guys while I got ready, update you guys on Halloween. How was your guys' Halloween? What did you guys dress up as? Did anything crazy happen to you guys? I want to know. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for new videos every week. I said it was Sunday, then I said it was Monday, but now it's Wednesday. So like, I don't know. Once I have a solid schedule again, we can get back on a routine, but for now, just every week. I love you guys so much. I will see you next week. Happy freaking holidays.